Peace. And happy now. Now is the vibrate. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now. Just as a bird chirps and sings a song, birds in nature. That bird is chirping and singing a song not because it's looking for a hit record. You know what I'm saying? The bird not, like looking for, the little bird P. Diddy and the little bird Clive Davis. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bird's not chirping because they're, looking for, say they're not chirping because they're looking to make a hit record. They're chirping because they're naturally loving to sing. You know what I'm saying? They naturally loving the vibe, so they singing. So it's not about, their intention is not to get a hit record. They're just singing because they love it. Matter of fact, and where I'm going with this is basically, I am not your guru. I repeat, I am not your guru. Matter of fact, shout out to Alan Watts for saying this in somewhat of the same sentiments, but I am like that bird, that's singing this song naturally because I love to sing, And in this case, my singing is so basically, I love talking about things that interest me, and I love sharing. I love sharing the info and insights from the things that that I study. So I basically love studying. Like one of the things I love, is I just love to study information and get information and learn, you know what I'm saying? And I also love to share that information as well. And since life is about doing what you love, you know what I'm saying, then I do what I love. And I love to study and I love to share the information. So in essence, that's why you got me in front of you right now, is because I'm doing what I love, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here and at one time, I felt like I had to save the world, like, oh, I gotta. But realizing though too that in essence doing what I love, because as much as I just love to get the information and share, part of me loving to share is loving to, give insight to others as well. That's the love I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like me feeling like my job and obligation is to, wake the masses up in that essence, because when it's a job, it's basically like, well, I don't love it, but I gotta do it, nah, I'm doing it because I love it, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. I gotta do it no matter how strenuous it gets and this and that, I gotta do it. And you're not doing what you love, you doing something because you think, you in your mind, you think you have to do this, so that's why you're doing it. I'm doing this because I love it. I love learning new information. And after learning new information, I love sharing it, you know what I'm saying? And it just becomes a byproduct where people, learn from it. Matter of fact, just like the byproduct of people listening to the birds sing, or if a person want to record the bird song, they can, that's up to them. The bird just singing, I'm just singing, my little YouTube song. You could listen to it if you want to, but it's not nobody's forcing you. And again, my intent is just to do what I love. I am not anyone's guru, I'm not your master, and if anything, I'm a reflection of what exists inside of you. The reason why you sitting on the other end of this screen right now is because you're waking up to the higher self and the source within yourself, and your higher self got you going through the little breadcrumbs, and the breadcrumbs is my video or the next person video or a certain book, you know what I'm saying? Getting you to realize that all this is inside of you, you know what I'm saying? So it's little breadcrumbs getting you back to realizing your inner source and your inner self. And, and the reason why, again, me having to do this in essence, because, we have these, what I just thought of, what I like to call label templates, you know what I'm saying? But these little templates of like, I gotta label you, oh, you my guru, or my, the priest, or you this, you that, you know what I'm saying? Like, our minds just have to label things so it could create this separation. Because when you give something a label, that means it's, you're separating it from something else. Because the moment that becomes grass, then grass is different from leaves. You know, and the leaves are different from the fruit. You know what I'm saying? Once something gets labeled with a name, it creates separation. And separation is no bad or good. Separation, in some cases, you know what I'm saying, like with just the form of us being in our being, on a physical level, it's needed, and it's, here for a reason. But it's when the separation get to the point of just like being in the illusion of completely being separate, thinking that you're not interconnected to the different things that's around you. Of course, we're separate on a physical nature, but also one at the same time, So it's not just separate, but again, we got this ego mind of wanting to have these label templates, and having a label for, for everything, you know what I'm saying? So this person gotta be this, so you must be a shaman, or you must be a crystal worker. What you do, what you is, what religion you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things I'm always hearing, because people are always trying to label, like, I gotta label you. Like, my mind will go crazy if I don't label you in some kind of way, form, or fashion, But again, I repeat, I am not your guru. you know. I repeat, I did not have sex with that intern. Bill Clinton and the Clinton administration. I did not have sex with that intern. I used to do that way better. But I am not your guru. You know what I'm saying? Again, at one time, I did have thoughts of pushing, like, trying to save the world, but then I saw that it backfired, because I was, by trying to save the world, in essence, I was giving out more, like, put myself in a position of, like, giving out way too much energy than I'm receiving, like, just showing that it's about just doing what you love. Now, if what you love falls into the template of, helping others in some way, form, or fashion, which in most cases, doing what we love is gonna be beneficial to ourselves and others, especially when we're vibrating on the frequency, of being in tune, having the chakras aligned, and connecting to higher self. Then doing what we love will automatically fall into place of what's beneficial to, to our evolution. That's why it's important about us each being our unique selves, because we each play a little building block part in building this, this new earth, so to speak. And at the same time, making sure we regaining our subconscious knowledge of knowing that we are souls on a human experience. So when we transition, if some of us don't want to come back and interface with earth, we don't have to. We could, become a being that ascends on the higher planes. But definitely wanted to just share that with y'all, like, just like the bird chirping, you know what I'm saying? Not looking for no $1 million deal. Of course, that would be great, that, like, I wouldn't knock that if I, say, for instance, if I got like some award for being on YouTube or whatever the case may be. But I'm not doing this like I'm doing these videos so I can get a YouTube award, Like, nah, I'm doing this because I love getting knowledge, and after I get it, I love sharing it. So that's why you got me in front of you right now again. But I am not your guru. I'm just a physical representation of what's inside of you. So when y'all wonder why I don't answer some of y'all questions and stuff like that, because it's just like a parent. Like, I'm not going to enable you. I'm not going to give you the trust fund and just let you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, and then too, in essence, I'm expending too much energy by answering some of these questions, because some of these questions is not meant for me to answer anyway, especially the kind where it's meant for you to go dig and, get into that information. I got like over 800 and something videos, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to find something of what you're looking for in there. know, so when you go to ask me these little questions and stuff like that, it's like, I did my part. Nah, but of course I answer questions, if it's reasonable, if it makes sense, in essence, to add my insight to it. But for the most part, if it's some stuff you could Google or whatever the case may be, not dealing with it. Again, though, just doing what I love, and again, it's all about doing what you love. So the fact that life is about doing what I love, then that's why I'm in front of you doing these YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Why I'm gonna transition into doing the music. I love doing music. Of course, relaying the message and having knowledge, and you know, and say for instance, and the record becoming a platinum record and all those things, that's gonna come with it. But I just love doing music. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But peace. Happen now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now.